mention it myself. I just want to apologise in advance for the length of this speech. But, you know, I've been in the crowd so many times that Michelle's spoken for what seems like forever, so it's my turn now. And any teachers who are talking will be shushed and given detention, of course. I have to say, this may seem like a stretch, but I think it's somewhat coincidental that today we're here celebrating the outstanding career of a visionary, progressive principal in Michelle Burnshaw. That on this same day, the nation's also celebrating, albeit a bit more sadly, the career of our 21st Prime Minister, Gough Whitlam. Gough Whitlam passed away today and goes away known to most as a Prime Minister who was bold and who was visionary and remembered for the lasting effects that his government had, their agenda to ensure a more open, tolerant and equal nation. And I have to think that that exactly describes the way that the King David School has turned out under Michelle Burnshaw. Of course, there are a few differences. Michelle's principalship lasted a lot longer than Gough's prime ministership. She didn't have a government general or a school council president getting rid of her in the middle of the night. So, but I think the comparison is certainly a favourable one. Michelle became principal at King David when I was in grade 2, so I can't really say that I know much about or can remember much about the years before her. But, you know, the school that I attended for my entire schooling career certainly grew and matured and flourished as I went through it and studied there under her leadership. And King David, to me, I think, is a lot more than a school. It's a community, and a very tight-knit one at that. Students and parents alike at other schools have often remarked how amazed they are at how much more relaxed, more open and welcoming King David is. From the small things like the approachability of our school teachers, the way that most of them, except for Michelle, but I think I can call her Michelle now, of course, are known by their first name, to bigger things like the way King David has set up programs for tolerance for, you know, different groups of students, such as LGBTI students. My mum said that you may not know what that means.
I didn't know what
they're
it meant.
gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, which I think is a fantastic initiative, and you know it's not something that you see at every Jewish school. But more than that, I think when I look around at my fellow class of 2010 graduates, you know, King David compared to other schools, I do see some differences. I think, you know, our time at school was really almost entirely free of the kind of bullying and, you know, tension between groups of students that you hear about at so many high schools. Issues that arose were dealt with quickly and really, I think, quite easily by the staff and the students. By Year 12, my year level really felt remarkably comfortable and safe with each other. The entire year spent nights together in Year 12. This is a bit controversial, but before a Purim party, we all, the whole year got to, I know we're not allowed to talk about the Purim party. We're all sober, of course. But the whole year, every single person was invited to one person's house for free mineral waters. So, Fred Coke's giving me a look right now. I'm a little worried, but I'm in control, so that's okay. You know, that's really almost unprecedented for the entire year to be together socially outside school to organise that. You know, usually you have groups of students who are sort of, you know, this group mixes with this group and that group mixes with that group. But you know, I think that's really a testament to the community that the school builds. Sometimes, of course, you know, we had a few clashes. Apparently, my friendship group were a little bit cheeky at times, a little bit, we might call them smartasses sometimes, but, you know, I think serious discipline was almost never needed. And we didn't feel pressured by our teachers. And that's one thing, you know, at a lot of schools they feel so pressured to succeed and really like, you know, they're being clamped down on if they're not doing this or that. I feel like we were really nurtured and really just encouraged to learn rather than and that became certainly from the way that the school treated us. And another thing that I've noticed about King David students in my new role as Gorgeous National President is just how many King David students are willing to stay involved in the community. The way that I think, unlike many other schools, they don't feel like they've just had enough of the community. They walk out feeling like it hasn't been, their Jewish identity has been nurtured and fostered rather than sort of shoved onto them. And that's a really important thing. A lot of Jewish students finish school and they just want to get away from the community. They're Jewed out. It's a phenomenon that we often talk about. But at King David, it's really not like that. When things go wrong, the buck always stops at the principal. So, of course, we have to give credit to the principal when things go right as well. And clearly, I think things went really well over the 15 years of Sherr's principal. The relaxed happens. Okay. You've got to go a bit louder next time. Michelle as a principal was someone who I always felt comfortable talking to. When I was thinking about leaving King David in year 8, she convinced me to stay, and it's definitely a decision that I don't regret for a second. I can remember plenty of times where some of us, had problems, or where I had a problem, and I felt, contrary to what Kathy was saying before, that walking past her office wasn't like walking under a bridge of patrols and that I was going to get jumped on. We weren't allowed to walk up the staircase to the office, but we were allowed to go to student washrooms. But I always felt like, we could walk in and ask for help if we needed it. As much as I'd like to tell a funny story about Michelle, I think over the last 12 months, my most enduring memory of Michelle is unfortunately a sad one. The class of 2010 unfortunately lost one member, Tal Goldenberg, one of the sweetest and most intelligent young women who probably ever went through school. She sadly passed away not long ago. And I just remember looking around, seeing all the students from the school, some who I see all the time and some who I really hadn't seen since probably we finished school. And just seeing everyone bond together and embrace. And, what I really remember is just how well Michelle spoke and how she really comforted everyone at the minion, which the school graciously hosted. And, I just think of that, the way that everyone came together is just a sign of the community that the school created and that Michelle created under her leadership. So I don't want to end it entirely on a sad note. The time that my classmates and I spent at King David and what the school gave us are really testaments to a fantastic school principal and a fantastic school community, to all the staff and all the parents and, the counsellors even. We didn't see them much except for a presentation evenings during long-winded speeches. I don't understand, but, their work, in hindsight, now that I'm a director of a council myself, I know it's very important, as dry as it is. But I just want to say, Michelle, I wish you all the best in the future. I hope you enjoy retirement. I hope you're, teaching if that's what you're still doing, and I hope you're doing it because it's your passion. And I wish the school all the best in the future. I think, we really did learn to know and understand, not everything, but more than we would have anywhere else.